Okay, so I thought that we would start with this this verse from this book, The Yamas and Niyamas, which is you're just exploring yoga's ethical practice. And one of the statements in the book says, when we give the power of our emotional state to someone or something outside of ourselves, we have made ourselves helpless. So I thought that that was just so apropos. Things going on. I loved it. So if you would, take yourself to the center of your mat. Okay, cross gently so that you're not putting too much pressure on your knees, whatever that is for you. For me, I put my right foot over my left knee, and hands are placed on your knees with your palms facing up to the sky. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and just begin to gaze forward or gently close your eyes, keeping your head in neutral position. Here, I just want you to focus on your breath. Be intentional about making a mind to breath relationship. Take a deep inhale through the nose, raising your shoulders up to the sky as you do it. Exhale, release your shoulders all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and rotate those shoulders back, exhaling down and around. Inhale up and around, exhaling. Inhale, reverse. Bring your shoulders back, up and down, and exhale. Inhale up. Go at your own pace now, really focusing on your breath, feeling that tension release from your shoulders and down. 2 more in that direction. Good. With your knees still folded, take your hands and flip them so they're now grasping your knees gently. Your shoulders are down. I want you to slowly begin to rock your torso back and forth, starting to awaken our hips, our rib cage, opening up our diaphragm. Good. And go back to center. Take your hands now in prayer position, lift your elbows slightly up. Interlace your fingers and begin to slowly rotate your wrists. Rotate, going around one direction. Inhale and exhale, not holding the breath. Go ahead and reverse that move, opposite direction. Good. Hands back to prayer. Right hand on top and over your left hand, and gently begin to press it down. Really want to stretch our wrists. Good. Inhale and exhale. That same hand, you're now going to open that hand so that the palm is facing up and pull back on that wrist gently. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Switch sides. Push that hand over. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Now take that left hand and gently pull that palm down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. Hands back to prayer and release down. Go ahead and get on all fours. Okay. So in this position, this is tabletop position, you want to make sure that your wrists are directly beneath your shoulders. And your knees are under your hips. Your back is nice and flat. And your elbows, they tend to want to go forward towards the front of the room. Try to engage them so that they face each other. Okay. On an inhalation, you're going to begin to arch your back and move your head up so that you're looking up to the sky. Really creating a forced arch in your back. You're going to exhale and roll your spine, tucking your tailbone under, chin to your chest. Inhale back up to the sky. Exhale, release back, really creating the hollowness in your belly. You tuck your tailbone under, your chin is to your chest. Inhale, release it up to the sky. Go ahead and keep going, your own pace. Really focus on an extended breath as you inhale and exhale. Really force that butt up to the sky along with your head, engaging your abdomen. 2 more, inhale up, up, and exhale forward. Now you're gonna push back so that you're sitting on the heels of your feet. This is a very friendly pose. This is child's pose. So in this position, you're gonna wanna try to extend your hands as far away from your body as you can. And it's gonna force a flattening in your back. You wanna try not to round at the back. Good. And you want to keep your head neutral so that you're not creating an extended forced bend in the neck. So your head is in alignment with your spine. Good. Stay here and breathe. Inhaling, exhaling. On an exhalation, I want you to push back up into your tabletop position, flat back. Exhale, release back to your heels. Push back to the heels of your feet, going back into child's pose. Really walk your hands even further away from your body. Breathe here. This is your safe place. In the event that you're feeling overwhelmed by some of the poses we're going to get into, make your way back into this position. And go ahead and push back up into tabletop position. Keeping your spine nice and straight. Keeping your knees directly under your hips. You're going to inhale and exhale, extending your right foot right back. Just send it right back to the back of your room, keeping your foot flexed, keeping your head down in neutral position. Try to keep your hips parallel to the floor. Exhale, release that knee back down to starting position. Inhale and exhale, sending your left foot back now. Keeping your foot engaged, your leg engaged, and your butt is nice and tight. Try not to overextend by lifting your foot up higher than your hips. Exhale, release that leg. On the next inhalation, you're going to inhale that right foot back and simultaneously send your left foot forward. So you're inhaling and exhaling the right foot back, and at the same time, extend your left arm with your palm facing down on the floor. Good. Get that arm a little bit higher. There you go. Exhale, release to all fours. Inhale and exhale, send the left foot back and the right arm forward, palms facing down. Tighten that butt. Get that right arm a little bit higher. Good. Make sure you are paralleling those hips to the floor. Exhale, release. And push back into child's pose. Back there. Send those hands out away from you. Breathe here. And then inhalation, push yourself back up to your tabletop position. Back is nice and flat. Fold your feet under, so now the balls of your feet are on your mat. And you're going to gently push yourself up to your very first downward dog with gentle knees. Gentle meaning your knees are bent And while you're here, I want you to go ahead and be intentional about moving your hips from side to side in this position. You're staying on the balls of your feet, your knees are bent. I also want you to move your feet like you're walking the dog. You're going from heel back to toe, bending and lengthening your legs. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Go ahead, release back down to all fours. Push yourself back into child's pose, your friend pose. Extend those arms ahead, reaching out in front of you. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale, back up to neutral tabletop pose. Go ahead and bend. Go ahead and bend your feet so that the balls of your feet are on your mat and push yourself back up. Widen your stance a little bit so that your feet go a little bit further than your hips now. You're probably feeling a lot of pressure in your arms, your shoulders. So I want you to focus on creating equal distribution of your weight in your hands and your feet. So I want you to focus on the palms of your hands and pushing into the palms of your hands. And that should help release that pressure from your shoulders. Send your shoulders away from your ears and tuck your tailbone under and start to slowly straighten your knees a little bit more. Inhaling, exhaling, tuck your tailbone under so you're focusing on your abdomen. We don't want to lose our form here. Exhale back down to tabletop position, feet flat. And exhale back into your child's pose, sending your hands in front of you. So we're going to stretch out our shoulders. We're going to do this by taking our right hand and slowly begin to bring it towards us. So you're sliding it on your mat. Bring it towards your chest. And then send it like you're threading a needle directly under your left arm. Good. Inhaling and exhaling and beginning to try to bring your head down to your mat, feeling that stretch in your shoulder. Good. Inhale and exhale, bring that right arm back, send it straight. You're going to feel a big difference in your shoulders right now. So we got to complete the process. Bring that left arm towards you and thread it under your right shoulder, your right arm here. Send it way out. Slowly begin to bring your head down to your mat. Bringing that shoulder down to the floor. Don't force it if it won't go down further. Just appreciate your body and what it's doing for you. Inhale and exhale, release your hand up to the front of your mat and come on up to tabletop, flat back here. Your toes under, send yourself up to your downward dog, widening your stance. Send your hips further back, tuck your tailbone under. And while you're here, I want you to nod, yes, up and down, nice and slowly. Yes. Yes, I'll eat a salad today. Yes, I will eat a salad and all my vegetables. Now, shake your head. No. No ice cream for me, please. Fat-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. No, thank you. And head is in neutral position. On an inhalation, I want you to bend your knees and begin to slowly walk your hands up toward the front of your mat, in between your hands. Knees are nice and soft here. On an inhalation, take your hands to your shins, stretch and lengthen your elbows, creating a flat back in a halfway forward fold. So this is where it can be tricky for some people because people automatically round out their shoulders, right? Your shoulders should be away from your ears. Release your shoulders from your ears, Miss Willis. There you go. Flatten your back out, Heidi. I want you to look a little bit taller, a little bit. There you go. Good. Exhale, go back down to a complete forward fold so that you're completely bent at the waist. On an inhalation, you're gonna sweep your hands out to the side with your knees nice and slightly bent. Reach them up to the sky. Bring your hands together over your head. Come to your chest, to your heart. This is Namaste hands, and release your hands completely into mountain pose, hands by your side. While you're here, I want you to really engage in your mat. Go ahead and squeeze your mat with your feet. Grip them with your feet. Grip your mat with your toes here. Really gonna ground ourselves here. So move a little bit from side to side here. Ground yourself. Shoulders are dropped. Then inhalation, bring your hands up, sweeping them up to the sky. On an exhalation, bring them down to your sides. It's called swan dive, and begin your forward extension. Down all the way to the floor. On an inhale, bring your hands back to your shins as you flatten your back. Exhale, forward fold again. Go as close to your knees as you can with that forward fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, swinging your hands back up to the sky. Bringing them back down to Namaste hands. Release to mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Swing those arms down. On an inhalation, bring yourself halfway up to halfway pose, flat back. Exhale, forward fold completely down. Inhale, bring those hands up, swinging them from the side. Exhale, hands to heart. Namaste hands, then to mountain pose. Inhale up, looking up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands down to the mat, knees are soft. Exhale, bring that left foot back. And put that left foot on your mat, creating a lunge here. So your left foot is down and your right leg is forward into a lunge. So how you drop that leg, that back leg, so the knee is on the mat. There you go. And sit back so that you're nice and tall in a lunge. Good. Hands on your hip. You're gonna slowly push into that front leg, feeling that extension, that stretch in your back leg here. But you wanna make sure you're not hyperextending. So you wanna make sure and do a check so that your knee is not overextending your ankle. So if it does, make that adjustment. And it could be that you put your foot out a little bit further away from you. You bring it forward. Go ahead and stretch into that. Nice and tall here. Tuck your tailbone under. Good. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down to the mat. Tuck your back feet, your back foot, and send that right foot back to your left. Good. Bring your butt down. Good. Exhale, bring your left foot forward. Drop that right knee to the floor along with your foot and your what is it called? Your shin. Go ahead, sit up nice and tall. Hands to your hips, your waist. Push yourself forward, feeling that stretch and engaging your hips. Making sure your hips are parallel to the wall in front of you. Inhale and exhale here. Good. Release that. Take your hands down to your mat. Tuck your back feet, your back foot. Exhale, send that left foot back. Go ahead, down to all fours. Push on back to child's pose, extending your hands in front of you. Exhale up to your tabletop. Fold your feet up and push yourself back up into downward dog. Knees can be bent here. Good. Stay here and breathe. Check your breath. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale and exhale. Step, jump, or walk yourself up between your hands. Inhaling halfway up, hands on your shin. Exhaling down to forward fold. Inhaling, reverse swan dive. Hands are out to the side as you bring them up to the sky. Exhale down to namaste hands. And release to mountain pose. Do it again. Inhaling up. Exhale, come on forward. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Good job. Hands down to your mat as you send your left foot back, putting that knee on the ground. Extending your shin. Good. Come up nice and tall. Hands on our hips as we push ourselves up and into a nice strong lunge. Breathing here. Shoulders are up. Good. Exhale, release. Bring the hands up. Send the right foot back. Exhale, send the left foot forward. Drop your right knee down. Extending your shin so that it's on your mat. Don't hyperextend. Good job. Bring that knee back so that it's directly over. Good. Draw your breath in. Good. Send your hips forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the mat. Send that left foot back. Go down to all fours. Push back into child's pose. Release the pressure in your shoulders. Inhale, come up to tabletop position. Exhale, fold your feet under. Push yourself up and back into your downward facing dog. Chin to chest as you tuck your tailbone under. Release the stretch and stress in your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, walk, step, or jump into the middle of your hands. You're inhaling halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, sending your hands out to the sides and up to the sky. Release to namaste hands. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to your mat. On an inhalation, you're gonna bring your left foot back and you're gonna send it to the side so that the arch of your left foot is in alignment with the heel of your right foot. So you're pivoting it out. On an inhalation, you're gonna come up. So your right leg is forward, your left leg is back. Perfect, your feet look great there. Heidi, I can see your feet, yep. You're gonna turn your hips slightly forward if you can, and you're going to extend your arms up, out and up to the sky. A little bit deeper if you can, trying to turn your body so that your hips are facing forward. Good. Inhale. Exhale, try to go a little bit deeper. And if it's hard for you, you can take your right foot and step it a little bit further out. It's okay if you do that too. Inhale and exhale. Good. Good. Exhale, release, unfold gently, bringing your hands to your mat. Send the right foot back. Inhale, exhale your left foot forward. We're gonna do the other side now. Find your balance as you extend your right leg back, making sure that the arch of that right foot is in alignment with your left heel. Turn your hip, turn your waist here facing forward. Extend the arms out and up as you sink a little bit deeper. Good. Drop your shoulders from your ears here. Extend up to the sky. Reach for the sky. Good. Inhale, exhale a little deeper here, maybe get a little shaky. Exhale, release back down. Gently send that left foot back. Come on to all fours as you release back into child's pose. Extending your arms forward. Inhale and exhale back into tabletop position. Fold your feet and push back into downward dog. While you're here, let's walk the dog a little bit. Go ahead and bend and straighten your knees. Deep breaths here. Inhale and then exhale by stepping, walking, jumping forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, up, up, up to the sky. Release, namaste hands. Exhale to mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Back is nice and flat here. Flatten that back out by sending your shoulders back. Flatten your back. Bring the shoulders away from you. There you go. So exhale all the way down. Hands to your mat. Send the left foot back. The right foot is forward. Bring the right foot a little bit further out in front of you. As you inhale up, strengthening and lengthening your spine. Exhale, sending your arms out. Right hand is out in front of you, left hand is behind you. Your hips are now parallel to the room. So this is off to the side, to your left side. Go a little bit deeper into that lunge as you send your right knee forward a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, tuck your tailbone under, watch your core. We don't want to relax here and stick our bellies out. We want to tuck our tailbone under, really focusing on our butts. Inhale and exhale. Exhale, release, gently begin to unfold. Pivot your foot, your left foot forward. Exhale that right foot back. Inhale and exhale, bringing that left foot forward. Pivot your right back, your right foot. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, extend those arms out. Open up your hips. Gaze gently over your left hand. Inhale and exhale. Good, breathe here. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale and exhale, release back down. Bring our hands to your mat. Send that left foot back. Come onto all fours. And push on back into child's pose. Extend your hands out in front of you. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhale, roll your feet up so that the balls of your feet are on the mat. Push yourself up and back into downward dog. Tuck your tailbone under, chin to your chest. Go back even further into a deeper stretch. Feel it in your hamstrings. Inhale and exhale, bend your knees. Step, jump, or walk yourself up to the front of your mat. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, release, reverse swan dive up to the sky. Hands to namaste, right by your heart. Exhale to mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your knees slightly as if you're sitting in a chair. So you want to bring your knees closer together, bring your feet closer together, and slide on down, tucking your tailbone under, keeping your head in neutral position. So you're not looking up, you're not looking down, your head is facing forward. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Good. If you're feeling really, really strong, you want to try something different, go up on the balls of your feet here. Woo, try to find your balance here. In that chair position, go a little bit deeper here if you can. Up on the balls of your feet, really engage your hamstring, your thighs, your butt. Exhale, release that down. Inhale and exhale, going into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to our mat. Exhale, bring that left foot back. You want to pivot it. As you come up, you're going to bring your right elbow onto your right knee as you're in this lunge. You're going to open up your chest, sending your left hand onto your waist. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, bring that left arm over your head, over your ear as you extend it over, reaching for the right side of the room. Your head is in neutral position here. Inhale and exhale, opening up those hips. Pretend like there's someone behind you pulling you back, trying to straighten your back up as if you're sliding up against the wall. Good, reach a little bit further, straighten that arm out. Good. Exhale, release that arm back to your waist. Slowly begin to untwist your body. Exhale your hands down, send that right foot back. Inhale, exhale, bring the left foot forward. Pivot that right foot back. Left elbow on the left knee. Push a little bit deeper into that front leg. Right hand on your waist as you open up your hips and your chest. Inhale and exhale that right hand up and over, extending that arm over your head. Good. A little bit deeper. Open up that chest a little bit wider. Inhale and exhale here. Open up even further. Inhale and exhale, slowly release and unfold. Hands are to your mat. Exhale, send that left foot back. Come down to all fours. Push back into child's pose. Breathe here. Inhale, come on up to tabletop. Fold your feet under. Exhale, push back and up into your downward dog. Inhaling, exhaling. Really extend through the arms. Extend through your hamstrings here, push back. Bend those knees. Inhale and walk, step, or jump up. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, but stop in between. Go back into your chair. There you go. Bring those knees together. Good. Tuck the tailbone down. Under, under, under. Good. Extend those arms even further. Pull your core in. Bring your belly button to your spine here. Exhale, release up. Inhale and exhale, namaste hands. Release to mountain pose. Breathe here. So I want you to find a space, maybe an area on the wall that is in a fixed position. As we're going to do our tree pose on both sides, we're really going to work on putting our focus on our left leg right now. So really begin to put pressure and your weight on that left leg by beginning to fold up your right. Just begin to curl it up onto your toe and bring it closer to your left standing foot. And slowly just meet here down by your calf. And then if you need to, take your right hand and help that right foot up. Whatever you do, don't let your right leg rest on your knee. You can either go below your knee or above your knee. You don't want to add any pressure. Uh-oh. I'm running out of time. Hands on your hips here. Hands to your chest here and extend up to the sky. Keeping your gaze fixed. Stretch out those toes of the standing foot. Really, really begin to just grip that mat. Excellent. Exhale and namaste hands. Release that foot. Shake out a little bit. Switch to the other side. Begin to walk that foot toward you. Rest it here, find your balance. Bring that left foot up wherever it wants to go and what we're making for you. Good. Hands to your hips, to your chest. Find your balance here. Send your hands up to the sky. Good. Inhaling, exhaling. Tuck your tailbone under. Good. Exhale, namaste hands, and release that leg. I don't know how much time. Let's see. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, good job. So let's go ahead and get down on our knees here. And fold. Sit in a folded seated position. Extend your right leg out, keeping your left foot engaged on the inside of your thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. I want you to inhale up and exhale. Put your first finger into like a hook position and try to grab onto your big toe. Bend your knee if you need to, that's fine. On an inhalation, you're gonna stretch yourself up and exhale, bending your elbow, which forces your body forward, coming closer to your knee. Inhale, release by extending your elbow. Good, exhaling here. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and exhale, bend that elbow, bringing your forehead to your knee. Breathe here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch sides. Make that hook, grab that toe, bent knee. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, bend the elbow, bring your head to your knee here. Inhale, sit up, extend that elbow. Exhaling here. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the elbow, come forward as you exhale. Inhale, exhale, release. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold by bending that elbow. Bring your head to your knee. Try to keep your back flat rather than rounding here. Exhale, release. Bring your leg in. Bend the knees as you push yourself back. Leaving your knees bent. Go ahead down to the mat. Walk your feet as close as they will come towards your butt. Keeping your hands flat on either side of you. Your legs are planted firmly onto the mat. We're going to push ourselves up using our forearms, our triceps, our butt, our hamstrings, our legs, pushing our sternum, pushing our pelvic bone up towards the sky.
So on an inhalation, you're going to push up, bringing your belly up, 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 up to the sky, and push up a little bit further, really tightening your butt, squeezing your butt. Pretend that you have one of those medicine balls between your knees and squeeze that ball together as you send your hips up to the sky. Inhale, up, 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 higher. Exhale, release down, all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae, so that the tailbone in your butt lasts to hit the mat. On an inhalation, go ahead and repeat that step. Push yourself up. Exhale, up, 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 up. Try to tuck your shoulders underneath your back. If you can, bring your knees together, squeeze that imaginary ball. If you can interlock your fingers underneath the small of your back. Rolling, this is a bond here, right? So push yourself up using your tricep in your shoulders and your butt and squeeze yourself up to the sky. Push, 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 higher, 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 up, 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 higher, come on. Good, exhale, release back down. Slowly, good. Inhale, bring that left knee up towards you, keeping it bent. Gently grab it the outside of your knee and give it a nice little tug towards your chest. Good. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, bring that right bent knee towards you. Give it a nice tug. Go ahead and release that. Take your same right leg, bend it, and place your ankle on the left knee. There you go. You're going to take your left hand and your right hand, and you're going to send your right arm through that folded portion of your right leg and grab your left leg and pull it towards you for a nice stretch here. You want to keep your that bent knee, that left leg folded so it's at a 90-degree angle. Exhale, release back down. Switch sides. Left leg on top of right. Gently pull that leg up. Exhale, release back down. Bring your feet together, creating a butterfly now. So you're opening up your legs, opening up the hips, and bring your feet, the heels of your feet, as close to your body as they will come, without creating too much distance in between your back and the mat, right? So you want to tuck your tailbone under to force that lower back into your mat. Good. Really opening up. Take your hands and gently place them on the inside of your legs, pushing down as far as your legs will go towards the mat. Inhale and exhale, bring your knees together. Exhale your legs out all the way down to the mat, straight out in front of you. Extend out, take your hands so that their palms facing the ceiling here. This pose is Tadasana. This is the most important pose of all the asanas. Relax your mind and your body here. Thanking your joints and your muscles, every fiber in your body for what they did for you today. Focus on your breath, where it is now compared to where it was before you started the practice. Give yourself praise for showing up today. Let yourself fold into the mat, just melt into the mat. And stay in this position for as long as you need to.